Show the ticket right here. So the whole area is around 2 square kilometers. And when the French, when they first came here, they found a lot of building was built in different places. So that's why to do studies and researches about this place, they have to classify the whole area after the alphabet letters so that they could easily remember, right? And you know, most of the information about the French, about the century we have now is from the French. So that they have a big contribution to this place. So that's why we have the group A to the group N classified by the French people. But don't mind about the name. Yeah, it's only for the archaeological work. Something for the god. And you know, this place they build is only for worshipping, not for staying. It is like temple, pagodas, or churches where you can only go for praying or for worshipping, or even like for, you know, doing the offering for the god, right? So that's why the same like this for this place. The Champa people, they only came here for praying or for worshipping, right? They didn't stay here. The capital of the Champa the Champa people was around 25 kilometers away from here, right? So remember that. They didn't stay here. They lived 25 kilometers away. Yeah. This place is like for the monk. Only the monk they stay here to manage, or the priest they manage the whole area. But the Champa people didn't stay here. In some documents, so this is also called the royal holy city of the Champa people. Royal because only the royal family member could come here, right? And the holy city, the city of the god, right? The holy city, the city of the god. The place they only for worshipping or for doing the offering for. To inside the temple, so it's a little bit different, right? It is called Linga Yoni. Linga Yoni. Linga Yoni is the words from other words from Sanskrit, the language of the Champa people use. Have you ever heard about Sanskrit? One of the most ancient languages in the world, originally from the South India, right? The Champa people, they also use the Sanskrit originally from India as well. They adapted the Indian culture, Hinduism, and the Sanskrit, right? Okay, so what is it? What does it mean? Linga and Yoni, what does it mean? So Linga and Yoni carries two meanings, okay? So I think it's too hot here. I take you inside the temple to tell you inside. Very dark inside because I told you no windows for the Champa temple, right? No window in the Champa temple, so that's why it's very dark inside. And you see Linga and Yoni, the one look like the one outside we saw, right? Is it the same?
No.
No, something missing, right? The Linga, the round objects on the top is missing. Oh, we stay on the two sides, yeah? So what does it mean? Linga and yoni. I tell you the meaning first. Linga and yoni has two meanings. You remember two meanings. So the first meaning of linga and yoni, it is like put right in the middle of the temple. You see the temple, they put right in the middle of the temple. But why the linga outside is not in the temple? Because that one taken from the destroyed building in this place. So we move it there for the tourists, right? But it must be put inside the temple. And like in Vietnam, temple pagoda. So we right in the middle, we set up like a table with some offering stuff like flower, fruit, some incense, incense to do the offering, and the statue of the god at the back, right? It is called the altar to do the offering for the god. So linga and yoni the same meaning, had the same meaning. Linga and yoni also the altar of the Champa people to worship the god. But what is the god right here? In Hinduism there's a lot of gods. As I remember, 33 million gods in Hinduism, right? But how you can remember them all? So you just remember the mightiest god that the Champa people worship. So his name is Shiva. So you remember, Shiva is the mightiest. Shiva, S-H-I-V-V-A, not B-A. You have to remember that. V-A, Shiva. They also worship the other gods in Hinduism, but the mightiest god in the Champa people's belief. So he's Shiva, right? And Shiva is the god of destruction. So he's the destroyer. But you remember, destroyer doesn't mean he destroyed everything. He destroyed the old, the unnecessary thing to make room for new thing better created, right? So not only knows the destroyer, but Shiva is also the creator. He's a god of both destruction and creation, right? So linga, the mixing objects, is the symbolic representation of the god Shiva. So imagine linga is the statue or the image of the god Shiva, right? Okay. And yoni is like the base or the supporter of the altar. So the first meaning is the altar to do the offering for the god Shiva. How they do the offering, I tell you later, right? And that is the first meaning, the altar to worship Shiva. But I also have the second meaning. So linga and yoni, according to Champa people, they are like the abstract representations of female and male sexual organs. And you know which one is the male part, right? Yeah, so linga is the male part and yoni is the female one, because you can separate it. Somebody took the linga, and when you remove linga out of yoni, you can see there's a small hole right in the middle, right? And the image of linga putting on yoni is symbolize, the fertility belief of the Champa people, the mindset of the Champa people, right? It is like the symbol of the fertility. I think that is not only the mindset of the Champa, but the ancient people, they believe that to build a strong country. So linga, the round objects, the missing stuff, is the mountain. The image of the god Shiva, so that's why they call that mountain the sacred mountains. Yoni is the valley. We are right on the valley. Okay. Right? What about the line on yoni right here? What does it look like around here, do you think? The river. The river is over there, right? According to the people who follow Hinduism, in India, they believe there's a river called Ganga River. Have you ever heard about Ganga River? The mother river of the people who follow Hinduism. There's a lot of celebration there. The Indian people, they bring the dead people there to do cremation, and they spread the ash of them, on the river, right? So a lot of them go there for bathing as well. Yeah, it's like the mother river of the Indian people. The Champa people, they also believe the river in this place, also the Ganga River. Okay, now we go this way. Now it's your free time.
这三个建筑，你们听懂了吗？听懂了。这个是冥想室，然后中间那个是门。听懂了，你来说一下。这次我只能大概。大概。大概说一下。然后等一下，还有等一下再说吧。那个真走还是假走？那个什么庙上面没有窗户。啊，对，这是听懂了。
So
Thank